Okay, welcome back to Midvale Speedway Sunday afternoon. This will close out the 1995 racing season. The last chance races are going to be coming up first. On the pole, the late model sportsman, Jeff Smith in 34. Roger Smith in 29. Then Ed Curtis, 73. Marvin Orshai, 94. Keith Cope, 69. Tom Garbrand, 64. Warren Jones, 68. Steve Sines, 98. Tim Hiller, 13. Then Cullen in 41. 07, Jim Mimick. Scott Gibbs in 90. And Carl Enos in 70. Out of one, down the backstretch. Jeff Smith is your leader. Roger Smith is in second. Ed Curtis on the inside. Marvin Orshai's in that fourth spot. Steve Sines and Keith Cope up there in turn number 2. Okay, complete restart. Late model sportsman coming in right at you. Eddie Warmack's gonna throw the green. We got a green. Now, top 4 make it now. Jeff Smith makes it through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Ed Curtis on the inside. Roger Smith on the outside. He's in 3rd right now. Marvin Orshai is in 4th. Keith Cope in 5th. Warren Thomas 6th. Tom Garbrand in 7th. Steve Sines. Tim Hiller. Carl Enos. Jeff Smith still showing the way. Ed Curtis in 2nd. Marvin Orshai is hanging on that 3rd spot. 4th right now is Roger Smith. Keith Cope in 5th. Warren Toma in 6th. 7th is Tom Garbrand. 8th, Tim Hiller. 9th is Steve Sines. 10th, Donnie Cohen. 11th is Scott Gibbs. And Steve Mimick in 07. Carl Enos took his car to the pit. Come on, halfway this time by, halfway. Jeff Smith still showing the way. Ed Curtis in 2nd. 3rd is Marvin Orshai. 4th is Roger Smith. 5th, Keith Cope. We got Steve Sines losing it at turn number 4. He'll bring out a yellow. All right, here we're going back to green. He's throwing a green. Jeff Smith showing the way. Ed Curtis in that 2nd spot. 3rd, Marvin Orshai. 4th, Roger Smith. 5th, Keith Cope. 6th, Warren Thomas. 7th, Tom Garbrand. 5 laps to go. Cope up at turn number 4. back to racing. 5 laps to go. Jeff Smith showing the way. Ed Curtis in second yet. Third still Marvin Orshy, fourth Roger Smith, fifth is right now is Warren Toma, sixth is Tom Garbrandt. Tim Hiller in 13 and 41 is Donnie Coe in 98 Seaside. Jim Mimick out there racing. White flag will be out this time by. Through 1 and 2, down the backstretch one more time goes Jeff Smith. Going out of 4, here comes your Conti winner, late model sportsman, Jeff Smith. Ed Curtis. Marvin Orshy, Roger Smith make it. First alternate, Warren Toma, then Tom Garbrandt, Tim Hiller, Steve Sines, Donnie Cohen, and Jim Mimick out there racing. Right there is your late model sportsman, Conti winner. In the Laurel Valley Oil late model sportsman class, number 34, Jeff Smith.
And David Smith raced many, many years ago here at Midvale up in Harvard, Canton area. Bud Metal and Chuck Humphrey, all the guys pumping up Aspen, Ramblin', all that guys. Another nice round of applause for Jeff Smith.
Okay, this will be the last chance race in the street stock division. On the pole, one of our regulars, 84, is Johnny Burns, 32, Bill Bittaker, Bob Johnson, 99, 69, Bob Eichel, 6, Johnny Broad, the red number 6, Mike Stewart, 4, Dorn Fisher, Bill Sorman, 84, 32, Eric Malloy, 25, Rick Elkins, Daryl Dillon, and 90. We got a green, 62 out there is Fred Bennington, 30, Kim Herron, William Albule in 3T, and in 14 tonight, Charles Pearson. Bill Bittaker making a bid on the inside. I believe the top 4 make it. Bob Eichel, Mike Stewart side by side. Eric Malloy goes spinning. Two laps in, 10 to go. We got a green. Johnny Burns, Bill Bittaker, Bob Eichel, Mike Stewart, Bob Johnson, Dorn Fisher, Johnny Broad, Bill Sorm, Daryl Dillon, William Albule, Fred Bennington, Charles Pearson, Eric Malloy, and Kim Herron. Mike Stewart, Bob Eichel, picking up where they left off last night. Black flags coming out for somebody. He's waving a black flag at Kim Herron. Top 4 make the feature. Halfway home. pressure get together somewhat. Johnny Broad is moving on the inside of Bill Sorm. Right now, Bob Eichel's on the bubble. Johnny Broad sliding sideways. Mike Stewart's putting some pressure on Bill Bittaker now. Fred Bennington and Charles Pearson's about to go lap down. White flag going to come out. Lap traffic right now playing a factor. Oh boy. John Burns is your winner. Bill Bittaker, Mike Stewart. Bob Eichel makes the feature. Dorn Fisher, Bill Sorm, Johnny Broad, Bob Johnson, William Obule, Darrell Dillon, and Eric Malloy out there.
One guy thought it was a 16-lap race instead of a 13-lap race instead of a 12-lap race.
Eric Malloy.
You understand these guys don't have any insurance.
Right there, this guy put her to the metal from start to finish. Took care of things early. He ended up your winner. He will advance to the feature along with Bill Bittaker, Mike Stewart, and battling Bob Eichel.
No, Adam, come here for a minute.
Adam. Your dad wants you. Hang on. You go down there again when you bring me a mellow yellow up. And a hot dog with
Over there for applause for John Burns. Fine job, on the competition out here. Good field of cars for the last chance race. He has 122.
Okay, your last chance race in the Detroit Iron Division. On the pole is Richard Stoneacre. We apologize for calling him Bob. 44 is Greg Parson. 29 out there racing. 49 is the Outlaw.
That's the sheriff out there.
Clayton Olshouse. The other 49, Ted Oliver. Bill Westlake at 55. 20, Butch Johnson. 99, Dan Gruhl, who grenaded a motor yesterday. And Jim Orr back here in the red car.
First weekend.
Somebody's trying to kill somebody out there. Okay. Greg Parson, Richard Stoneacre, Clayton Olshouse, Ron Croft, Ted Oliver, Butch Johnson, Bill Westlake, Jim Orr, Chester Coleman, Ron Croft on the inside of the sheriff out there. And the Sheriff's making a bid on the outside of Richard Stoneacre. Here comes Ron Croft on the outside. The top four make it. We're going to be halfway this time around. And that rookie driver's looking good. He's coming up through the pack. Cheston Coleman and Jim Orr out there get together, bringing out a yellow. Down on the inside. Yellow. Your new leader is the Sheriff. Here comes Bill Westlake in his first weekend of racing ever. He's up to 4th place now. Richard Stoneacre's getting a little sideways. Side-by-side action between Ron Croft and Greg Parson out there. White flag coming out this time. If the Sheriff can hold her down one more time, it'll be his first checker flag at Midvale Speedway. Coming out of turn 4. The Sheriff, Clayton Allshouse, Ron Croft, Greg Parsons, Bill Westlake, Dan Gruhl, Butch Johnson, and Richard Stoneacre. We've been giving this guy a plug every night that the other 49 shows up, thinking it's him. He finally comes down here at the end of the year and makes her right, because he picks up his first checkered flag ever at Midvale Speedway. There are no substitutes. This is the original outlaw, Clayton Allshouse.
How about this guy, the old Sheriff himself, or the regular Speedway, Clayton Allshouse. Big old 49 Sheriff Patrol machine. Yes. Again, I would give him a big, big round of applause. Clayton Allshouse, the old Sheriff Mission.
Okay, now we're moving into the Super Late Model Fall Classic. 60 laps still go. In the pit stop car or Super Late Model division here. On the pole will be Rich Rohr, 301. He won the fast heat last night. Where they finished, the way they'll start today. John Sandquist on the outside, 66. Mike Miller, 53. 88, Bill Mangrel. 83 of Jim Ramba. 70 is Jim Cruz. 21 of Kenny Stevens. 11, Paul Barnes. 49, Rich Desaker. 23, Bob Gaynor. 32, Cliff Pulley. Number 3 is Doug Summers. 07, Kenny Cantrell. And 61 is Chris Herrick. Chris Herrick in 61. 60 laps to go. Eddie Warmack's got the green flag hidden right now. They got the engines running harder. They enter turn number 3. Out of 4, we got a green. Rich Rohr is going to lead lap 1. 59 more to go. Second place right now is Mike Miller. Third, Jim Rambud. Fourth, Kenny Stevens. Fifth is Rich Dessucker. Rich Rohr, Mike Miller, Rich Dessucker, Jim Rambud. Kenny Stevens, John Sandquist, Bill Mangrel, Jim Cruz, Bobby Gaynor, Paul Barnes, Cliff Pulley, Doug Summers, Ken Cantrell, Chris Herrick in 61. Dessucker going on the outside. He's side by side with Mike Miller. They enter turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Rich Dessucker in second. Rich Rohr showing the way. Third's Mike Miller. Fourth, Jim Rambud. Fifth is Kenny Stevens. Cliff Pulley gets by Paul Barnes back here. Jim Cruz slides in turn number 2. Rich Rohr, Rich Dessucker, Mike Miller. Jim Rambud is in 4th right now. Kenny Stevens 5th. 6th, John Sandquist. 7th is Jim Cruz. 8th, Bill Mangrel. 9th, Bob Gaynor. 10th, Cliff Pulley. 11th, Paul Barnes. 12th, Doug Summers on the lead lap. Rich Rohr getting ready to put Doug Summers a lap down. Rich Rohr still showing away. Rich Decker's right there on his tail. Chris Herrick going a lap down in 61. Bobby Gaynor taking his car to the pits. '61 spins out. Chris Herrick up in turn number 2. We got a great. Rohr still leads him down the backstretch. Jessica going on the outside. Richie holds him off right now. Miller right there in third. Fourth, Rambud, Jimmy Rambud. Oh, Roar slipped a little bit coming out of two. Rambud hang on that fourth spot. Kenny Stevens in fifth. Sixth, John Sandquist. Rich Roar showing the way. Rich Jessinger in second. Mike Miller third. Rambud hang on that fourth spot. Fifth is Kenny Stevens. Sixth is John Sandquist. Then Paul Barnes in seventh. Jimmy Cruz in eighth. Bill Mangro in ninth. 10th, Cliff Pulley on the lead lap. Clifford drives down the inside, trying to get by Bill Magrill. Paul Barnes on the outside. Jimmy Cruz trying to get by him in the 70 car. Bill Magrill gets by him. Cliff Pulley now on the inside of Paul Barnes. Halfway, coming by this time, halfway. Still showing away. Rich right there. Mike Miller hang on that third spot. And a little ways back to Jim Rambud in fourth. Kenny Stevens fifth. Richie gets underneath of Cliff Pulley. Cruz moves over, Richie gets 5. Now Richie's got some clear sailing ahead of him now. Here comes Rich Nestsecker. Richie's pressuring Rich every lap, every lap. one more time. Hanging on. Rich Rohr hangs on. Rich Dessaker right there. He's trying everything to get by. Third right now still Mike Miller. Richie, this here goes hard to turn 3. Rohr pulls away. They're starting to see Jim Rambutt ahead of him. Jim's in 5th spot. 4th right ahead of him is Kenny Stevens. Dessaker on the inside. Ten to go. To go. Jimmy Rambutt moves over. Dessaker's going to try it one more time. He pulls up beside him as they enter turn number 3. Dessaker's got the lead as they go down the front stretch. Kenny Holder coming on at 2. Miller on the inside. Rich Dessaker, you're the leader right now. Rich Rohr in 2nd. Mike Miller hanging on that 3rd spot. Five laps to go. Kenny Stevens just went a lap down. There's only 3 cars on the lead lap. Rich Dessaker out in front. Rich Rohr in 2nd. Mike Miller challenging Rich Rohr for that 2nd spot now. He looks high. Kenny Stevens right in front of him. Kenny on the outside, white flag gonna come out this time for Rich Dessecker. Down the backstretch one more time. He's exiting turn number 3 out of 4. Here he is, Rich Dessecker brings up the Falkwood Fall Classic. Rich Roll finished second, Mike Miller third. Fourth will be Kenny Stevens, fifth Jim Rambus. In the Laurel Valley Oil, Cooper Tire. Sponsor number 49 from New Philadelphia, Ohio, Rich Dessecker. He waited about the right time. He challenged Richie every lap. With 6 or 7 laps to go, he was able to get by him. I think that's his second feature winner of the year, third altogether in the super late models here at Midvale Speedway. Rich Dessecker in the Laurel Valley Oil Cooper Tire super late model here at Midvale Speedway. Picking up the Malkwit Fall Classic for 1995. There he is, your winner, Rich Dessecker.
You can hear you now. How about a nice big round of applause for Rich Dessecker?
Drinking. Coffee, man. Coffee. Yeah. What you the teacher? Huh? What you the teacher? Yeah.
D.A. Malkin from Malkin Racing Engines are in the audience.
Present the trophy. Present it, Chunky.
Okay, on behalf of Malkin Racing Engines, and this car happens to have a Malkin engine in it, it worked perfect today. Rich, congratulations for winning our 1995 Malkin Racing Engines Fall Classic. And a couple words for the fans.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the fans of Laurel Valley Oil and the whole team. The whole team did a super job all year long and today also.
Looked rather bleak yesterday. You had some transmission problems and things weren't going exactly right. You know, you raced with some pretty tough guys out there, and it made you a pretty good driver pretty quick in your racing career. You just stayed on roaring out of them, and I think you might have had a tire go bad or something, I don't know, but you was there when the opportunity come and you just took advantage of it, or you made him run so hard he made his tire go bad.
Yeah, well, Richie always runs good. Anytime you get around him, he's done something. But apparently he has to handling problems. He had a tire going down or something. It looked like his car really tightened up. Ours started to, but not near as tight as this did.
Well, I noticed you checking the outside out a couple times, and you tucked back in and wait, and the lap traffic, of course, was a problem all afternoon, and finally the chance come where you went for it big time, and you did her.
Yeah, we got lucky. You know, stuck it out there and it sticks. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. You take your chance when you go out there.
Well, this will make the winter go by, a little cold winter coming up. You can think about this race and get ready for next year.
Yeah, it's always nice to go out on the wind. We haven't had a whole lot of luck towards the end of the season, but maybe it's coming around for us.
Okay, Rich Dessecker. Get a nice round of applause for Rich Dessecker, 1995 Malkin Racing Engines Fall Classic Summer Race Fuel winner. In the Laurel Valley Oil Cooper Tires, and Paul Harvey tells you the mice and Cooper Tires.
Okay, now we're moving into the Laurel Valley Oil Late Model Sportsman feature here for the Fall Classic weekend. Ernie Shook will bring them in. Roger Liner on the outside, him in 2. Then Steve Gillen 50, Randy Gray 18. Farmer Smith in 7. John Crumrine 44. Matt Gribble 12, Doc Dixon at 4, Marcus Malcolm 75, Mike Gill 05, 34 Jeff Smith, 5 Claude Hill Jr., 87 Jeff Egan, 93 Dwayne Hartline, 84 Randy Burns, Roger Smith in 29, Chris DeMonte 55, Dave Sluka 14, Ed Curtis in 73, and Marvin Orshaw 94. We got a green. Yella coming out. No start. No start. All right, complete restart. They're going for $1,000. Here we go. Down turn 1 and 2, it's Ernie Shook, Roger Liner, Steve Gillen, Randy Gray, Farmer Smith, Matt Gribble, John Crumrine, Marcus Malcolm, Doc Dixon, Steve Gillen, or Mike Gillen. Yella coming back out. Okay, they're all bunched up. We're going to have a total restart. Got a green. Ernie Shook, Roger Leinert. Chris Damasio up there in turn. Well, we'll try her again. We got a green now. Total restart. Ernie Shook, Roger Leinert, Steve Gillen, and Randy Gray. Farmer Smith. Matt Gribble, John Crumright, Marcus Malcolm. Doc Dixon, Mike Gillen, Jeff Smith, Roger Smith. Oh, we got John Crumright in turn 4. Got a green, here we go. Ernie Shook, Roger Liner, Steve Gillen, Farmer Smith, Randy Gray, Matt Gribble, side by side there. Marcus Malcolm, Mike Gillen, Jeff Smith, Roger Smith, Chris Damasio, Dave Saluka, Ed Curtis, Dwayne Hartline, Marvin Orshaw, John Crumrine, Doc Dixon, and Randy Burns. Gribble side by side with Randy Gray. Gets 5 as they go to turn number 3. Can he hold it? Dwayne Hartline on the inside of Ed Curtis. Marcus Malcolm going on the outside of Randy Gray. Farmer Smith trying to get on the inside of Steve Gillen. Chris Damasio on the outside of Roger Smith. around trying to get Jeff Smith. Yellow coming out. We got a green. Yellow's out. Ed Curtis down there in turn number 4. Got a green. Ernie Shook. Roger Leinert. Steve Gillen. Farmer Smith, Matt Gribble, Mike Gillen, Chris Damasio, Jeff Smith, Roger Smith, Dave Saluka, Dwayne Hartline, Doc Dixon. Randy Bird's going a lap down. They're double file back here. Jeff Smith, Doc Dixon, Dave Saluka, John Clemrine, Marcus Malquin. Steve Gillen hanging on that 3rd spot. Marcus Malquin going on the outside of Jeff Smith now. Dave Saluka trying to get by Dwayne Hartline. Doc Dixon, Roger Smith into it up there side by side. Ed Curtis, Dave Saluka. Now Marvin Orshak gets underneath Dave Saluka. They're really racing in the back. Ed Curtis moves down the inside, trying to get by Jeff Smith. There comes your leaders on the back of Marvin Orshai now. Kind of on halfway. Halfway. Shook is trying to catch Jeff Smith now. Put him a lap down. Matt Gribble moves the outside of Farmer Smith. This is for 4th spot. Matt Gribble on the outside, Farmer Smith on the inside. 4th spot up for grabs. Liner going, trying to go to the outside. Shook holds him off. Ernie Shook, Roger Liner, Steve Gillen, Matt Gribble, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Marcus Malcolm, Ernie, Chris Damasio, Doc Dixon, John Crumrine, Dwayne Harline, Roger Smith, Dave Saluka on the lead lap. Dave Saluka now going a lap down. Three abreast. John Crumrine trying to hang on to that position between him and Chris Damasio, Doc Dixon. Roger Smith going a lap down now. Farmer Smith in the infield, back out. Matt Gribble going on the outside of Steve Gillen. This is for third spot. Trying to get third. Gillen on the inside, Gribble on the outside. Bring on a yellow. Laps in the books, 10 to go. We got a green. Ernie Shook, Roger Liner. Then Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Marcus Malquist. Shook, Roger Liner, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Marcus Malcolm, John Crumrine, Doc Dixon, Matt Gribble, Ed Curtis. Liner on the inside. Now he's going to the outside. Liner's trying to get by him on the outside. Farmer Smith in third, Gillen in fourth, Malcolm in fifth, sixth, John Crumrine, seventh, Doc Dixon, eighth, Matt Gribble, ninth, Ed Curtis, 10th, I think Marvin Orshide, and 12th is Chris Damasio, 13th, Jeff Smith. Doc Dixon smoking badly now. Speedway coming out. Now turn 1. Coming out 4, it's Ernie Shook, Roger Liner, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Marcus Malcolm, John Crumrine, and Matt Gribble, Doc Dixon, Ed Curtis, Marvin Orshai, and Chris Tomasio, I believe, on the lead lap. But picking up the Malquit Engines Fall Classic Late Model Sportsman feature here tonight in the Laurel Valley Oil Late Model Sportsman Division, number 6, Ernie Shook. I believe Mr. Shook led every lap that race. And he'll take home $1,000 here this afternoon in the Malquit Engines Fall Classic 1995 here at Midvale Speedway. Ernie's made some spotty appearances down here. One time driving Rich Rohr's former or older car they had last year in the Super Late Model division. One night, middle of August. He had bad luck last week down at the main event. Put that car on the wall, I believe, in the same spot twice over the weekend. Comes back this weekend and brings home the feature. There he is, Ernie Shook.
Give a big round of applause, Ernie Shook. Your Malquit Racing Engines, Sunoco Fuel Fall Classic 1995 Fall Classic Sports Stock Feature winner.
Who won? Who won? Martin. Gord Earnhardt. Gordon?
Says he's tired to smile. I don't think so. Ernie, congratulations. Nice race. Didn't have much of a chance to put on cruise control. Roger made you about as honest as you possibly want to be.
I know it. He was on me the whole time.
Good racing, though. I mean, makes you honest, makes you a good driver. Worked your way through traffic pretty good. Last weekend had to probably be one of your worst weekends ever at any racetrack. You just had a rash of problems in Columbus. This weekend all come together for you.
Yep, they had a lot better this weekend.
All right. Still got a car, put it in the trailer on 4 wheels, made some money. How's that?
Right.
Good luck. Congratulations again, Ernie.
This is the big finale for the street stocks in the 1995 season. Your pole setter out there, car 54, Doug McMillan. On the outside of him, 03, Kevin Herron, Mario Diano in 36, Norm Taylor 32, 70, Ryan Tedesco, 27 is Casey Knight, 40, John Ramser, 50, rookie Russ Moore, 2, Junior Cart, 75, Ronnie Dagg, 84, John Burns, 27, Bill Hilliker, 38, Earl McDonald, 34, Bill Cromer, 69, Keith Elliott, 79, Dave Walter, 32, Bill Bittaker, Bob Eichel, 69, 6, Mike Stewart, and Dorn Fisher in 4. We got a green. Doug McMillan leading them down the backstretch. Kevin Herron, Mario Diano, Ryan Tedesco out there. Doug McMillan is your leader. Mario Diano in second. Kevin Herron third. Ryan Tedesco, John Ramser. Norm Taylor, Junior Card. Russ Moore, Casey Knight, Ronnie Dagg. Mario Diano on the outside. Doug McMillan fighting hard on the inside. John Ramser trying to make an approach on the outside of Kevin Herron out there. John Ramser making a bid. Junior Cart fighting hard on the outside of Norm Taylor. Here comes Russ Moore. John Ramser going high. John Ramser moving up to second place. Here comes Ryan Tedesco on the outside now. Ryan Tedesco on the outside of Doug McMillan for third. John Ramser is closing in on your leader, Mario Diano. You could throw a blanket over 3rd through 10th right there. There's a nice pack of drivers driving. Trying to get that 3rd position. Halfway home this time around for Mario Diano. John Ramser, hot pursuit. Doug McMillan, Ryan Tedesco fighting it out for 3rd. Norm Fisher in the pits. Russ Moore goes high, Ronnie Dagg down low. Ron Dagg looking to the inside of Norm Taylor. Now he goes high. Stay right here a while. Kevin Herron makes a bid on the outside. Billy Cromer jumps down on the infield. He's out of this race. Ronnie Dagg on the outside of Kevin Herron. Your lineup right now. Mario Diano is your leader in 36. 40, John Ramser is second. Ryan Tedesco hanging tight for third. Ronnie Dagg's going to bring out a yellow flag, I believe. Good job for Ronnie. He got off the track. Not holding this race up. Good job. After Ryan Tedesco, the lineup is 54, Doug McMillan. Kevin Herron hanging tough in fifth. Norm Taylor. Casey Knight moving a bit on the inside. Russ Moore, Junior Cart. Then going back to John Burns, Bill Hilliker, Bill Bedecker, Dave Walter, Keith Elliott, Bob Eichel. White flag out for Mario Diano. Coming down the backstretch. Out of turn 4, it's a 95-point champion, Mario Diano. John Ramser is second. Ryan Tedesco third. Doug McMillan hanging tough for fourth. Kevin Herron, Norm Taylor, Casey Knight, Russ Moore, Junior Cart, John Burns, Bill Hilliker. These two are going slow, but this is a battle for position right here. Dave Walter, Bob Eichel.
On the way to 50-50 winner with Mr. Jack Franklin. Anybody who knows my do, he's up here now. He's get it now. Don't bother.
Okay, the winner of the 1995 Street Stock Fall Classic is also your season champion, Mario Diano in car 36.
How about a nice round of applause for Mario Diano, your Street Stock Velvet Racing Engines Fall Classic winner. Mario, nice race. Any post-race comments? No, not really. Always very talkative, Mario Diano. Did a good job all season in the Street Stock division. I understand you're moving up. Yes, sir. Racing with the sports stocks next year, right? Yeah, I'm going to give that a try. I'm sure it'll be very successful. Family tradition is colored. The number 36, of course, the son of famous race car driver Tony Diano. Sponsored by Diano Ready Mix. What else can I tell him? This car for sale. It's already sold. Guys picking it up tonight. He's buying it. Okay, congratulations, Mario. He's not too good at. If I had a 12-pack, I could get at the top, but we don't have the time right now. Is this the car owner? Tomorrow we make it.
Okay, this will be your last race of the 1995 Midvale Speedway racing season. On the pole, Detroit Irons feature 38. Bill Kilchman, Rob Peterson 88, Vinny Tannerelli 00, Don Hooper in 93 today, Mike Powell 95. Scott Curto in number 7, 4T, Lee McCreary, 24, JT Turner, 3T, Kevin Locker, 07, Eric Martin, 31 is Taylor. Brian Taylor in 31. Don Rupner Jr. in 7. Number 1 out there. Dennis Wood in car number 1. The Sheriff's up in turn 2. Clayton Olshouse sitting up at turn 4. Bring it out yellow. We got a big pile up back here. Rob Petrus, Mike Powell, Don Hooper, Scott Curto, 2T of Kevin Locker, Brian Taylor, Eric Martin. We got a green. Looking to the inside of Scott Curto. Once again, Brian Taylor goes to the inside of Scott Curto. Right there. Stay right there a little bit. Don Rupner makes a bid on the inside of JT Turner. Your lineup right now. Bill Kelchman is your leader at 38. 00 Benny Tannerelli in second. 88 of Rob Petrus in third. Point champion Mike Powell in fourth. Don Hooper in 93 in fifth. Eric Martin in car 07 and 6th. 2T, Kevin Locker is 7th. Then you go back to car number 7, Scott Curto, Brian Taylor, JT Turner, Don Rupner Jr., Cheston Coleman in car number 1, Tony Urdalis, and 42, and John Bertram, all on the lead lap so far. right here in this pack. Car number 7, 24, 31, and 7 are really fighting it out back here. Your points champion for the 95 season is in the infield. JT Turner on the outside of Scott Kurto. Keith Henline blowing up, going down the backstretch. It's a wet surface over there, Vinny spinning. At their radiator explosion, Bill Kilchman still your leader, Vinny Tannerelli, Rob Petrus, Don Hooper, Eric Martin. Kevin Locker, Ron Croft, Bill Westlake. Yellow flag out. 07 not to jump the start. Okay, your lineup is 38 00 88 93 07 2T. Then we go back to car number 7 24 31. Rest of the cars are one lap down. Showing some real strength on the inside of Bill Kilchman. Kevin Locker spins in the infield. Tannerelli making a bid on the inside. White flag coming out. Saving the best lap for last. Checker flag coming out the final time this season. First time for Bill Kilchman. Vinny Tannerelli, Rob Petrus, Don Hooper, Eric Martin, Bill Westlake, JT Turner, Don Roofer, Brian Taylor, Ron Croft, Greg Parsons, and Cheston Coleman in car number 1. Your final feature winner of the 1995 season. I believe this is this gentleman's first feature ever at Midvale. Car number 38 is Bill Kilchman.
Bill Kilchman, well, thank you all for coming out to the 95 season. I hope you made some new friends. I certainly met a lot of nice people. Most people I associate with are racing people. And again, a reminder, we'll be racing this Sunday night next year, the 95 season.
5520.
Have a nice winter. Some good holidays. holidays. I want to get a chance to send you all the Christmas cards. I'll just say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you right now. Well, Thanksgiving, Halloween, whatever you celebrate. And I appreciate the fans coming out again for this Malcolm Racing Engines Fall Classic. I want to thank the folks from Malcolm Racing Engines and Snowco Race Fuels for being supportive of this particular two-day event here.
Okay. Take care.
So Bill Coachman will be our Detroit Iron